2012 London Games coverage on the Dan Patrick Show is brought to you by the good folks at Buffalo Wild Wings. U.S. women's soccer team swept through group play. It's not pool play at the Olympics, it's group play. Our U.S. women's team plays New Zealand tomorrow night in the quarterfinals. They're in Newcastle today. Actually, they're on a bus right now, and joining us from that bus, forward Alex Morgan. Alex, welcome back to the Dan Patrick Show.
Thanks for having me.
So when you're on the bus, who's the loudest? Who's making the most noise and keeping people from getting 40 winks?
Honestly, I would have to say the coaches. They are up there in the front, nonstop laughing.
Right now, anybody trying to sleep that just is annoyed at you that you're talking on the phone?
No, I don't think so. We got the AC Boston. We got people talking. My partner next to me, Tobin's just hanging out, listening to my conversation.
Who's in charge of the music on the bus? Is it every woman for herself, or is there a one constant tune pumping through?
You know, it's kind of sad. We don't really have music on the bus. We used to. Actually, someone is singing at this moment. I don't know who it is, but we don't have real music, at least.
What's the song that's being sung right now?
I don't know. It's horrible. So I tried to plug my ears.
We're
definitely, we wouldn't win American Idol or anything.
We're being joined by Alex Morgan, U.S. women's soccer team forward. You're the youngest player on the team. What kind of hazing did you have to go through when you joined the club? And we lost her.
I think you crossed the line there with that question.
With hazing?
Mike.
What's wrong with hazing?
Overstepping your bounds there.
Yeah. She didn't want to talk about having to carry cleats. We'll get her back here in a minute. But they are on a bus. On a bus somewhere in England on their way to... Are they in Newcastle or on their way to Newcastle?
They're leaving Newcastle.
Leaving Newcastle on their way to where for the next game? Do we know?
We'll find out in a minute.
All right. They play New Zealand Friday in the quarterfinals, and I think we have Alex Morgan back. Alex, I thought you hung up on me.
No, never.
So how have they hazed you when you joined the team?
When I joined the team? Oh, they were easy. A little too easy on me, I think. But, I mean, they're really cool. You know, I get along with everyone. Chrissy Rampell, the oldest on our team. She's you know, such a cool mom and teammate, and there wasn't really much hazing going on.
Why do you think it is that in the U.S., women's soccer has had much more success internationally than men's soccer has had?
You know, I don't know the answer to the question, but I think that, you know, there's so many young girls who look up to us, so many girls who want to play soccer and, you know, don't have all the other options that the men do in the U.S. I mean, there's baseball, there's American football, there's, you know, so many other options for guys. And for us, they see us competing in the Olympics and the World Cup, and that's who I was when I was 10 years old. You know, I wanted to follow in Christine Lilly's footsteps. I want to follow in Mia Hamm's footsteps. So I think we've, you know, kept that name, kept that world ranking for so many years that little girls grow up and just want to, you know, be on this team.
The team is 3-0 so far after completing group play. How confident is the team moving forward into the quarterfinal round?
We're feeling really good. I mean, we got 9 points, 3 wins out of our group. We're feeling really confident, and we do play New Zealand. We saw them actually earlier this year, where we came back from 1-0 down and ended up winning 2-1 in the last couple of minutes of the game. So we know them a little bit, and we're ready. We're confident. Lots of smiles and laughter on the bus today, so we're feeling really good.
She's Alex Morgan, U.S. women's soccer forward. Now, your teammate Abby Wambach got punched, decked, cold-cocked. How do you keep your cool when something like that happens?
I mean, honestly, I don't know what I would have done, but Abby, you know, is just so experienced with that, and just, you know, having played so many games with this team, every time she gets a little worked up or sees red, as we call it, we always tell her, Abby, ice, just be ice. And so that's just what she's been thinking about whenever something like that happens. And that game was just a perfect example of, you know, how she leads this team. I mean, she didn't retaliate, she didn't do anything, and then, you know, in the second half, she goes and scores a goal and helps us win that game. So it was just great effort to come back with them by scoring a goal.
Abby Wambach took that punch. If Hope Solo, your goalie and teammate with the Seattle Sounders, runs into Brandi Chastain, will there be any further punches thrown, do you believe?
I am staying out of that one, so you're going to have to ask him yourself.
A veteran move by the youngest member of the U.S. women's soccer team. Looking forward, who are you going to face in the gold medal match?
Seeing that Japan is on the other side of the group, I think we could see Japan, but I also think that, we might see France again. Who knows? They're playing really well. I think the best soccer that I've ever seen them play. So, we'll see obviously tomorrow how Japan and Brazil do, and France and Sweden.
Just to be clear, then, you will be there in the gold medal match, not as a spectator, but as a participant?
Well, that's the plan, So one game at a time, obviously, but, we want to be in London competing for that gold medal.
Well, Alex, good luck. Get to the gold medal game. Bring home the gold, and thanks for joining us on the Dan Patrick Show.
All right, thanks. Sorry about hanging up on you, though.
No problem. That's all right. Alex Morgan, take care. U.S. women's soccer team. And are we allowed? I know we're supposed to be objective. Are we allowed to root for the U.S. to win gold? Is that acceptable? Are we in other countries that are going to be offended if we are all in for the U.S.? I hadn't thought about that.
You mean like on the air here?
Yeah. Do we have to be neutral, Seton?
No.
Okay.
Not even close.
Yeah. Because I'm always very sensitive. Because look, covering the NFL, you got to play it right down the middle. Because if there's any perception that you like one team, you don't like another team, you never hear the end of it. But here, I don't know how many countries the Dan Patrick Show is available.
I think
you said the other day we're big in France.
We're huge in France. We kill it in Belgium. I think you have to cover it, somewhat objectively. But rooting, obviously, I think everyone expects us to root when we're outside the building here for American teams.